Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. And thank you for those of you who've been booking readings with me. It is truly appreciated, okay? So as you guys can tell by the title of this video is going to be about what makes you stand out from the crowd, okay? So pile number one, you're going to be the aquamarine crystal, okay? Pile number two, you're going to be the citrine crystal. And pile number three, you're going to be the tiger's eye. Okay. So pile number one, aquamarine. Pile number two, citrine. And pile number three, tiger's eye. Okay. So pause this video if you must and meditate on the card or crystal that you feel most drawn to. You'll be able to find your timestamps in the description box below, and I'll see you guys at your pile. Hi pile one, welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So my pile number one, you picked the aquamarine crystal, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So pile number one, what makes you stand out from the crowd? What makes you stand out from the crowd? What makes you stand out from the crowd, my pile number one? Okay, so pile number one, you have Leo, shine. Okay, we are in Leo season, so shout out to all the Leos out there. And I'm also getting, with the shine card, you have this beautiful bright energy to you, and this is what makes you stand out from the crowd, okay? You could do something like very ordinary, just very simple, but the passion that you put in it, the energy that you put behind it is what makes you stand out from the crowd. There's a pep in your step. This is what I heard. There's a pep in your step, like you walk with, you know, your head held high, okay? Your shoulders are straight. This is what I'm getting. This is what's like making you stand out from the crowd. It's definitely your energy, your confidence as well, okay? You shine extremely bright. And definitely, like I said, your confidence is like the main thing here with Leo. You don't have to be Leo. You could just embody that energy, okay? So what makes you stand out from the crowd? We have the Hermit card, okay, Virgo energy. So you could be Leo, Virgo, cusp. We have Judgment, okay. What makes you stand out from the crowd? What do we have here? What makes you, just one card, okay, wow, okay. We have the King of Wands, definitely your confidence. What makes you stand out from the crowd? Wow, we have the Three of Wands. You walk like you definitely have purpose, okay? Just the energy that you emanate shows that you have purpose, you're determined, you're confident, you are a leader. And I'm also getting is because you're not afraid to walk alone. That's what makes you stand out from the crowd. So there could be a crowd of people, and some people could be in a group, some people could be alone, but there's just something about you that is just so different. Okay, it's like intriguing. people just gravitate towards you. You could walk in a coffee shop, you could walk in a bar, anywhere you walk, people just stop and stare. Not that I'm getting this, you definitely look good because we have the King of Wands, but it's that energy that you emanate, that inner confidence, like that you know that you could do anything that you put your mind into, that you could walk anywhere and you are safe. Okay, there's nothing that's going to happen to you, nobody could do anything to you. You just shine from within. Okay, and I'm also getting this energy is contagious. You're also a really good judge of character with the Judgment card, and this is what makes you stand out from the crowd. It's like you have the ability to sense or like see danger before it happens. Okay, you know how to maneuver in like difficult situation, and this is what makes you stand out from the crowd. You know how to avoid a conflict with someone, or whatever you see some sort of situation is getting heated up. You know how to either like de-escalate the situation or like leave it all together and walk away. Okay, you're not afraid to do that. You don't have like a chip on your shoulder that's like, you know, making you do things without thinking. And you're definitely a visionary with the Three of Wands. Okay, you're definitely goal oriented. What makes you stand out from the crowd, my pal? My pal number, okay, we have the Seven of Cups. What makes you stand out from the crowd, my pal number one? We have the Lovers, Gemini energy. What makes you stand out from the crowd? What makes you stand out from the crowd, my pal number one? What do we have here? We have, wow, Ace of Wands. Didn't I say that's creativity, sensual energy? It's really your sensuality with the Lovers and the Ace of Wands. What makes you stand out from the crowd? What makes you stand out from the crowd? Ace of Cups. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups, okay? Definitely your self-love, your self-confidence makes you stand out from the crowd. I'm also getting that some of you could be risk takers when it comes to maybe you do extreme sports or you try different things. Okay, you are adventurous as well, and this is what makes you stand out from the crowd. And I'm also getting with the Lovers here, you have this ability to communicate in ways that makes other people feel at ease in your energy. Okay, there is no, like, there could be some people that are intimidated by you because of your confidence and your determination to get things done, but there's a lot of people that are drawn to you with the Seven of Cups. I feel like you have a lot of options when it comes to love. You have a lot of eyes on you with the Seven of Cups. There is also this sort of illusion or like allure energy with you with the Seven of Cups, where people may not know what you got going on or may not know, like, there's more to you than meets the eyes with the Seven of Cups. This is what I'm getting here. You're kind of hard to read. Okay, they can't really tell what you're thinking, what you're about to do with the Seven of Cups. Like, there's that air of mystery. That's the word I was looking for. An air of mystery to you with the Seven of Cups. Okay, and especially with that the Ace of Wands, that sensual energy that you exude naturally is what makes you stand out from the crowd. Like, I'm getting like there could be a group of women, or you could be in a group of women, for women here, and there could be women dressed in like more provocative way or more sexy way, but you still catch the eyes of the men, or if it's same sex, the same thing, the women. Okay, you're the one that all eyes are on you regardless of what you're wearing, because it's not the clothes that make you. Okay, this is what I'm getting here, and this is what makes you stand out from the crowd. And it's the same thing for the men here. So let's say if you're with a group of men, and then you know how some men, they like to be loud to prove that they are the alpha male. You don't have to do none of that. You just stay to yourself. You're more of the quiet type. You just observe. You see with the Hermit, but your energy, your presence speaks volume for you. Okay, and this is what makes you stand out from the crowd. So wow, we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, we have the Lovers. Lovers is all about duality, okay? Gemini is the sign of yin and yang, so it is duality. And you do have a really good balance of feminine and masculine energy. And this is what makes you stand out from the crowd, okay? So some of you, I'm getting, may have had a Kundalini experience, okay, with the Lovers and the King and the Queen of Wands. So what makes you stand out from the crowd, my pal? My pal number one. What makes you stand out from the crowd? What do we have here? We have the Three of Swords. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is fast forward movement, but it's also adventurous and also traveling energy, okay? We have the Page of Cups, vulnerability. And we have the Three of Swords, rejection, redirection, okay? I'm getting that what makes you stand out from the crowd with the Three of Swords, like this is speaking to me heavily, is the fact that you are able to bounce back from any adversity or rejection. So let's say if you are in a group of people and then you're trying to, let's say this is specifically for the men here, and you're trying to holler at a girl or something, you're trying to pick up a girl, you're trying to just get to know the girl, but then she rejects you. You have this way about yourself to keep it cool under this type of situation where, you know, some men, they're gonna call the girl out of her name because she rejected him. But what makes you stand out is that you accept the rejection for what it is and you walk away gracefully. And I feel like this is what makes you stand out. I'm getting a lot of you, the girl feels like stunned by like your action, by the fact that you got rejected and you were still polite, you were still a gentleman afterwards. That's what like is stuck to her, okay? And then she ended up being like, okay, no, come back, you know, after rejecting you, and still wants to give you a chance because of like, she was like amazed by your reaction, your composure in that moment, okay? This is what I'm getting with the Three of Swords. This is what makes you stand out from like a crowd of men, and that's why she would always go back, like pick you, even if she rejected you initially, is the way you handle the rejection that made you stand out, okay? I'm getting, you see with the Page of Cups, this is like the vulnerability. You did not let the rejection get to you or made you feel less of a man. It's like you understood that she is allowed to say no and you accepted her response, but you were still a gentleman about it. This is what I'm getting here. And that's what makes you stand out from the crowd, is the way you also handle rejection. It doesn't have to be in a relationship, or like if you're trying to court a woman, it doesn't have to be that. It just be any type of situation where you are like rejected and you handle it with grace. So what makes you stand out from the crowd? We have the Seven of Pentacles. This is patience. What makes you stand out from the crowd? Wow, Ace of Swords. Ooh, your voice. Okay. What makes you stand out from the crowd? And we have almost all the aces. We have the Queen of Wands again. Your confidence keeps coming back up. Your confidence is key here. That fire element here is dominant, because we have the King of Wands, Queen of Wands twice. But definitely your voice is what makes you stand out from the crowd. For the men here, you have a really beautiful voice, okay? Manly voice. It's like powerful as well. And for the women here, you have a beautiful, soft, feminine voice where a lot of people like to listen to you speak, listen to you talk. And I feel like people, whenever you speak, they kind of amazed, because of like, I feel they may judge you by your looks, so they have an idea of what you sound like, and then you do not sound like what they were expecting. So that is one thing that makes you stand out from the crowd. And I'm also getting like the way you speak, your vocabulary, okay, your mannerism as well with the Ace of Wands. How you choose to communicate is what makes you stand out from the crowd, okay? And I'm also getting your patience. So this is mostly with customer service. So let's say if you are at a store, I'm getting that vibe that if you are at a store with the Seven of Pentacles, and it's like you are either on the customer service side, like the rep, or the client, your patience on how you deal with the situation is what makes you stand out from the crowd. And I feel like a lot of you If you work in retail, a lot of people like come up to you and congratulate you or praise you for your composure, praise you for the way you handle the situation with the Seven of Pentacles, with calm, cool, and collected energy. Okay, you did not, like, the situation did not maybe if it did overwhelm you, you didn't let it be shown, but you handled it with care. And this is what makes you stand out from the crowd. Okay, a crowd of people, they could tell, like, you know, that you are extremely trained or you have restrained. There is some sort of patience to you. Okay, what makes you stand out from the crowd, my pal? Ooh, the Devil, Capricorn energy. What makes you stand out from the crowd? What makes you stand out from the crowd, my pal? Number one. Wow, Ace of Wands again. That sexual energy is here, heavy. And the Capricorn energy with the Devil is like your work ethics. But I'm getting, it's not just that. It's like that earth grounded energy. Okay, this is where I'm getting like that patience, because Capricorn is actually a patient sign. Okay, like they could handle a lot of things. They're ruled by Saturn, and to go through trials and tribulation and not give up, you definitely have to have some sort of inner strength and also patience. So with the Devil energy, I'm getting that your patience is impeccable, but also that drive, that driven energy, that determination that you possess is what makes you stand out from the crowd. And your passion, your zest for life with the Ace of Wands. Okay, you're extremely passionate when you do something, and it shows through your actions. It speaks a volume. And even like what makes you stand out from the crowd is also the way that you handle yourself. Okay, there is a grace about you with the Ace of Wands. There is that energy, that powerful energy, that creative energy that you have, that is just felt. It's not something that you speak. Okay, it's not something that you do. It's something that you are. I hope that makes sense. Okay, it's just who you are as a person, and that's what makes you stand out from the crowd. It's not something that other people could duplicate. It's like either you have it or you don't. This is what I'm getting here, and you do have it with the Ace of Wands, and this is what makes you stand out from the crowd. I'm getting the charisma. Wow, guys, the Star. You could be Aquarius or an Capricorn cusp here. You see that popularity, or I'm getting your original too. This is what makes you stand out from the crowd. I'm getting like maybe your style. Yeah, you definitely have like this different style to you with the Star here. There's an originality to you. There is that little touch. Like I said, it's either you have it or you don't. And you do with the Star, especially coming out here. This is what makes you stand out from the crowd. Okay? So that's all I have for you, my pal number one. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number one. Bye. Hi, pal two. Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So my pal number two, you picked the citrine crystal. And this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pal or previous readings. So my pal number two, what makes you stand out from the crowd? What makes you stand out from the crowd, my pal number two? Okay. What do we have here, my pal number two? We have Sagittarius, expand. Okay. So your optimism, your zest for adventure. I'm getting like you are kind of like ahead of your time with the Sagittarius energy. And I'm also getting what makes you stand out from the crowd is also your knowledge, the way that you express yourself. And I feel like for pal number two, it doesn't matter your age. For your age group, you are extremely knowledgeable. Okay, so whatever age group that you are, what I'm getting is the people in your age group do not have the knowledge that you possess. And this is what makes you stand out from the crowd, okay? Especially in group discussion. The way that you express your ideas, the way that you articulate your ideas is what makes you stand out from the crowd. What makes you stand out from the crowd, my pal number 2? What makes you stand out? Wow, what? So we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Six of Wands. And we have the Nine of Cups. Okay, wow. So what makes you stand out from the crowd? Let me just get one more card. What makes you stand out? What makes you stand out from the crowd? What do we have? We have the Magician. The King of Pentacles came out, but I'm going to put it back in the deck. And if it's meant to come out, it's going to come out again. Okay, so that's the card that flew out, the King of Pentacles, but I'm going to put it back. So Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, I'm getting like your ability to manifest things into existence. This is what makes you stand out from the crowd. You speak things into existence. And with the Six of Wands is victory, good news, success. Okay, there's a lot of success and abundance around you. And Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion. And this is why it says expand for Sagittarius. Everything that you touch, you make it better, you make it bigger, you take it further, okay? And this is what makes you stand out from the crowd. So let's say if you guys, like, I'm going back to the discussion because I feel like maybe a lot of you may have like group discussion, or you could be a student here, you could be in school. So the way that you articulate those type of ideas that you have from the group of people that you are in, it makes you stand out as like, I'm not getting like you being like a know-it-all or anything like that. It's really you knowing like your knowledge, okay? Like you could back it up with facts. It's not like you just talking out of your okay? I'm really getting like, you know what you're saying, you know what you're talking about, and this is what makes you stand out from the crowd. And not only that, with the Ace of Pentacles, I'm getting like you always like you have an eye for opportunities. With the Ace of Pentacles, you always find like either the best jobs, the best houses, the best restaurant. You always go for the best things. You have the eye, you have a keen eye for quality, and this is what makes you stand out from the crowd with the Ace of Pentacles. And everywhere you go, you're always successful. Anything that you do, anything that you touch, it's like you have the Midas touch as well with the Magician. This is what I'm getting here, and this is what makes you stand out from the crowd. And what makes you stand out as well with the Magician, you have multiple skills and talents. And this is why I was getting communication is one of your, I just heard your forte, okay, with the Magician. But you see with the Nine of Cups, it's like a wish fulfillment. You get your wish fulfillment. And for some of you, you are wish fulfillment. And this is what makes you stand out from the crowd. You are the ideal partner for a lot of people, okay? Not just physically, but mentally, okay? Like they could definitely have stimulating conversation with you. And this is what makes you stand out from a crowd of people, okay? What makes you stand out from the crowd? Wow, guys, we have Temperance, Sagittarius energy again. We have the Moon, Pisces energy. What makes you stand out from the crowd? What do we have here? Okay, we have way too many cards. Let me put them back. What makes you stand out from the crowd? We have the Fool here, Aries energy. What makes you stand out from the crowd? Okay, just one card, please. What makes you, okay, what makes you stand out from the crowd? Okay, Two of Pentacles. This is another card about being skilled, but you see, we're going to start with the Temperance card. Sagittarius energy again. Wow. Ace of Swords. I'm getting your voice, the way you communicate. okay, with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. But like I was saying earlier, with the Sagittarius energy coming out twice, you are extremely knowledgeable, okay? You are a teacher, and I'm really getting, it's your age group, okay? The knowledge that you possess is what makes you stand out from the crowd, because people in your age group may not possess those knowledge, may not even understand what you're saying. It's like you're ahead of your time, kind of like Aquarius energy here, even though we don't have the Aquarius card. But I know Aquarius and Sagittarius have similarities when it comes to knowledge, you know, because Sagittarius is the optimism, the optimistic sign of the zodiac, the most optimistic sign, okay? They always aim for the stars, okay? Even if they don't hit their target, they always try to aim high, and this is what makes you stand out from the crowd. And I'm also getting like you have an air of mystery to you with the Moon card, and you are extremely intuitive, okay? You could sense things about people, you could see right through people, okay? And this is what makes you stand out from the crowd. You walk to the beat of your own drums. You're not a follower, you're definitely a leader with this card. And I'm getting like the optimistic energy that you possess is another thing that makes you stand out, okay? Like a lot of people may view the world in a negative lens while you don't. There's always something beautiful. You're always grateful for what you currently have, okay? You're always trying to keep a grateful heart, and that's what makes you stand out from the crowd. There's a lot of people that may complain or talk about what they do not have, while you focus on the positivity and what you currently have, and that's what makes you like even more beautiful on the inside, okay? And that's what makes you stand out. Okay, a lot of people, they see that quality in you, and this is what makes them gravitate towards you, okay? What makes you stand out from a crowd? We have the Queen of Swords, okay? Your intellect. You're extremely intelligent here. You could have air in your chart, because we do have Gemini and Virgo with the Magician. What makes you stand out from a crowd? Okay, so we have the Three of Cups. Sorry guys, Three of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands, that adventurous side to you. You also have this sexiness to you with the Knight of Wands. Will make you stand out from the crowd. Wow, we have the Queen of Pentacles. You do have a grounded energy to you as well. You have this nurturing vibe. You are extremely caring, but you are self-sufficient. Like you don't really need people in your life. But I'm getting like you are extremely friendly. With the Three of Cups, it's like it's always a good vibe with you. People just love your energy, okay? It's contagious. I keep hearing that it's contagious. You have this energy where people just have a good time. It's like, I'm also getting like the life of a party. Okay, for some of you, it's like a life of a party. Everybody gravitates towards you in like a group of people. You're the main, like I'm getting the main attraction. And this is what makes you stand out from the crowd, especially with the Three of Cups. Like people just rejoice in your energy. They have a lot of fun with you. Okay, especially with the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're extremely adventurous, but you do know how to balance things out, okay? So you are, what I'm getting is that what makes you stand out from the crowd, even though you like to have fun, you like to, you know, do things like, you know, adventurous things, but you're still responsible with the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm getting like, even if you are, I don't know why I keep getting like you are in a group of people, or you may know a group of people. So whenever you guys chill together, you're always the person that people gravitates to. Okay, so let's say if you go to a restaurant with your friends, you're always the one that either the waiter or like the bartender always like gravitates towards you. Okay, like you're the one that always stands out in your group of friends or the people that you have around you whenever you're in a group. Okay, and I'm getting like you have this maturity to you. Even though you like to have fun, there is still some sort of balance with the Queen of Pentacles. So for instance, let's say if you are with your friends and everybody's drinking, you would be the designated driver because you are responsible, and this is what makes you stand out from the crowd, you're not going to be the type that's going to drink and knowing them well that you're going to be driving afterwards, okay? And this is what makes you stand out from the crowd. You know how to have fun without being intoxicated. What makes you stand out from the crowd? We have the Death card, Scorpio energy, a magnetic energy, mysterious. You see, another card of mystery. What makes you stand out from the crowd, my pal number 2? What do we have here? Okay, just one card, please. Okay, I'm going to take the Six of Pentacles because that was the only card that flew out. Six of Pentacles, generosity, balance. I did speak of balance and we have it again. What makes you stand out from the crowd? And we have the Star. Didn't I say Aquarius energy? I'm telling you, you have that it factor. Okay, with the Aquarius energy. You shine from within. You don't have to do too much, okay? You have this healing energy to you, and this is what makes you stand out from the crowd. You're extremely nurturing, okay, welcoming as well. You have this energy that people just trust you right away, and that's what makes you stand out from the crowd. Like, you have this trustworthy energy. I feel like also for some of you, like, let's say if you are at a party or something, you have strangers that actually ask you to watch their stuff. It's like they know that you won't even like try to steal from them or try to like do something foul to them. They just know it, like, because of your energy. And this is what makes you stand out from the crowd. If they were like in a group of people and they had to trust one person, they always gravitate towards you. This is what I'm getting here, okay? What makes you stand out from the crowd? What do we have here that flew out? We have the Strength card, Leo energy. You have integrity. Okay, you have a strong character with the Leo energy, okay? Wow, guys, I can't make it up. The Star again. Okay? That Aquarius energy is heavy here. You're just a star, okay? You just have to accept it, pal number 2. And we have the Empress, your beauty. What? Your natural beauty. And I'm also getting like, not only are you naturally beautiful, you're down to earth. And that's what makes you stand out from the crowd. You don't let your beauty get to your head. Your beauty is a plus. It's not like the full package, okay? It's like, you know how like some people, they let their beauty like get to their head and they're like shallow, they don't have nothing else other than their beauty. That's not you. There's more to you. There's depth to you, and this is what makes you stand out from the crowd, okay? There could be a crowd of beautiful women, but you're always gonna stand out because of the energy that you have. Like, the beauty that shines outside also is the same that shines from within, okay? It's not like you're not shallow. And this is what makes you stand out from the crowd, especially with the Empress and the Star coming out twice. You have an extremely loving energy, beautiful energy, and you have a beautiful personality to match with it. Okay, that look, especially even for the men here. You're handsome. You're a gentleman. Okay, you're not an a-hole to people. It doesn't matter who it is. You don't treat people like crap just because you are in a specific position or because of the knowledge that you possess. I feel like you like to help others learn, okay? You give people hope as well. This is what makes you stand out from the crowd. Like, you give them hope in humanity because the Star is Aquarius energy, and Aquarius is the humanitarian of the zodiac. So this is what makes you stand out from the crowd. You give people hope, okay? There is hope in humanity. This is what it is, okay? Like, maybe there is people that catch you doing something really nice for a homeless person. Maybe you're the type of person that maybe you create like care packages and you give it out to homeless people, but you don't like post it on Instagram to let everybody know that you do that. You do it quietly, and that's what makes you stand out from the crowd. And I feel like some people may have caught you doing it without you knowing, but not like you're doing something bad, but you're actually doing something amazing. But you don't have to tell the whole world, oh, look what I did for this homeless person. No, you keep it to yourself. You're doing it because you actually care, and this is what makes you stand out from the crowd. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my pal number 2. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 2. Bye. Hi pal 3, welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot, back at you again with another video. So my pal number 3, you picked the tiger's eye, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pal or previous readings, okay? So my pal number 3, what makes you stand out from the crowd? What makes you stand out? So let's see, what do we have here? We have first house, arrival. So your entrance, when you walk in the room, your presence, you are the first to ever do it, or the first, there's some sort of originality to you. Even though we have Aries, originality is more Aquarius energy, but I'm getting there's definitely an originality to you with the first house, like the first to ever do it. And I'm also getting an energy of a larger than life. Okay, that's Aries energy, larger than life. And I'm also getting, you know how Lady Gaga is in Aries, and she has like this like first to ever do it, like certain like her fashion sense is different, okay? It's out there, and this is what I'm getting. It doesn't have to be fashion, but there's something about you that just people could tell it's different, it's out of this world. It's, like I said, larger than life. And you don't have to be an Aries, okay? I'm just getting that vibe. What makes you stand out from the crowd? There's a card that flipped over. Okay, maybe not. What makes you stand out from the crowd? Okay. What do we have? We have 2 swords. We have 6 of swords, 8 of wands, and we have 9 of swords in reverse. I'm getting you're not worried. You're not worried about a thing with the 9 of swords. You have this confidence. You have this innate confidence. Like the things that you are willing to do, the things that you are willing to try, you're not afraid of what people are going to say. And what makes you stand out from the crowd as well is, like, I'm getting like you like to travel alone. So people notice you when you're traveling alone. They notice that you are alone, but there's this sense of courage that comes from you, because we have 6 of wands. 6 of wands is also 6 of swords is also traveling, but 8 of wands is also traveling, okay? Fast movement. Maybe some of you would like to drive like a motorcycle. Maybe you have a motorcycle, and that's what makes you stand out from the crowd. Like, where like you make an entrance. I'm really getting that vibe that when you walk in the room, it's just like royalty, step aside, the queen and the king has arrived. This is what I'm getting here for you, pal number 3. And this is what makes you stand out from the crowd. And it's not like you say that when you walk in the room, oh, the queen has arrived. No, you don't do that. It's just your presence speaks that for you. And so people just, you know, make room for you, let you pass, because your energy speaks of that, okay? The way that you carry yourself. And this is what makes you stand out from the crowd. You dare to be different, because the 9 of swords is like a card about worry, anxiety, racing thoughts, but in reverse, it's like you're not worried about that. You don't care about what people are going to say, what they're going to think about you, what they're going to think about your outfit today. You are dressed for yourself. You are doing things for yourself. You're not caring. Yeah, the 2 of swords is an energy of being indifferent, okay? Indifferent to the opinions of others, okay? It could be being a stalemate, but it also, like I said, represents being indifferent. And that's what makes you stand out from the crowd. What makes you stand out from a crowd, my pal? Number 3. There's a card that flew out. I'm gonna take it after. You see, we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, you are extremely confident in yourself, and that's another fire energy. Okay, fire is confidence. Okay, it's blazing, it's passion, it's drive, determination, strong will. This is what I'm getting here. We have the 5 of Wands. This is competition, but it also represents ambition. Okay, you are extremely ambitious here. Okay, ambitious, sorry, not ambition, ambitious here with the 5 of Wands. You're not afraid of like what other people are doing. Okay, you walk to the beat of your own drums. You trust in yourself, you trust in your abilities with the 2 of Pentacles, and this is what makes you stand out from a crowd. Okay, so let's say if you are in a competition, it doesn't matter what it is, which type of competition, you already, like, because of your confidence, you already know that you're going to win. Okay, and people could see it, people could sense this, even your competitors could sense that you are going to win because of the energy that you emanate. And this is what makes you stand out from a crowd. Even when you are in a team, okay, you are like, maybe if you play sports, like there is an air of confidence that you have that made you the captain of the team. I feel like this is the reason why you were the captain. If you were chosen to be the captain, is because you stand out from the crowd. Like you are that one player that, you know, have this driven factor in your heart, that like believe in your heart that you could do whatever you believe in. Like if you believe in your mind that you could do it, you will accomplish it with the Queen of Wands. And this is the reason why, like, you're probably like the head, like the captain of the team, the football team, the basketball team, whatever team it is that you are the captain. And if it's like some sort of competition where you don't have a team, but you are like by yourself, you exude this confidence that make you stand out, that make even the judges look at you like they're already betting all their coins on you that you're going to win. Okay, this is what makes you stand out, that inner confidence. What makes you stand out from a crowd? We have the 6 of Pentacles. You have a generous spirit. Okay, you believe in equality and sense of fairness. You are fair in your dealings. You're not ruthless. Okay, with the 6 of Pentacles, you have this a soft side to you, and that's what makes you stand out from the crowd. Maybe some people would assume, because of the energy that you emanate, would be rude or evil or mean. I'm getting like you're not. You're very easygoing. You have a very giving heart. You are extremely generous with your time, with your resources, and this is what makes you stand out from a crowd. Okay, so what makes you stand out from a crowd? Wow, you see, we have the Pit of Cups, and we have the Moon card, Pisces energy. Wow, we have the Knight. Wow, we have 4 of Wands. We have a really good card. So let me start with the Moon. This is what came out first. Okay, Pisces energy. You could have Pisces in your chart. We have the Queen of Cups. Okay, very nurturing, caring energy, highly intuitive, and this is what makes you stand out from the crowd. Okay, we have the 4 of Wands and the Knight of Cups. You are definitely a charmer. Okay, and we have the 4 of Wands. This is good news. This is stability. Okay, this is rejoicing, happiness. Okay, you're extremely happy. Even if, let's say, if you work, like you are in a team and you guys play and you guys lose, you still have this optimistic stand to you. Okay, you're extremely optimistic. You keep a positive attitude no matter what life circumstances you find yourself into, and this is what makes you stand out from the crowd. And this is the reason why you are the captain. You know how to cheer up people whenever they fall down. Okay, you're not a sore loser. This is one thing I'm getting that makes you stand out from the crowd. Okay, you're not the type to, like, whenever you lose, you have your head down or you're sulking. You don't do that. You dust yourself up and you try again, and that's what makes you stand out from the crowd. Okay, you have extremely you have like this determination to always improve and always get better. And you also have compassion for others. Okay, not everybody has your drive, not everybody has your strong will and your strong mindset. So you definitely show compassion to others with the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. And that's what makes you stand out from a crowd. What makes you stand out from a crowd? Okay, that's way too many cards. What makes you stand out from a crowd? We have the Ace of Cups. You see your compassion. We have the Four of Swords. Okay, Four of Swords is knowing how to put something to rest, knowing how to take a break, okay, to reevaluate your situation. Okay, you don't overexert yourself. We have the Ace of Cups again, like I said. This is like self-love, love for others. We have the Ace of Swords. Okay, you speak the truth, but you also have a beautiful voice. And I feel like Ace of Swords came out for all three piles. Okay, so this is something that I'm getting for all three piles, that is the common reoccurring theme, is that your voice, you have a beautiful voice, okay, a powerful voice, whether you're male or female here. And this is what makes you stand out from a crowd. Whenever you speak, people stop and listen. Okay, you don't have to be forceful when you speak. You don't have to yell, or you don't have to, you know, make a scene for people to hear you. Whenever you speak, people like choose to hear you, because like they could tell that there is a force in your voice, there is a power in your voice that is worthy of respect. You don't even have to like demand the respect. It is giving to you freely, and this is what makes you stand out from a crowd. Okay, and I'm also getting is because of like your nurturing side. You also listen to others when they speak. You also show them respect, so it is returned to you, and this is what makes you stand out from the crowd. You are extremely respectful. Some people, they don't really care when other people talk. They always want to hear themselves talk. Okay, and this is what I'm getting here, and you're different. What makes you stand out from a crowd? What makes you stand out? We have the Page of Pentacles. I'm going to grab it. We have the Two of Pentacles. You're able to juggle multiple responsibilities. What makes you stand out from a crowd? We have Justice, Libra energy. You are definitely fair in your dealings. Okay, you have integrity. You do the right thing even if no one is looking, but there's definitely always somebody looking. There's always someone looking, okay? And you definitely do the right thing whether or not someone is looking at you, okay? And that's what makes you stand out from the crowd. And I feel like people notice that. The people that are looking, that you may not see them looking, they could tell that you have integrity by the way that you move, your actions, okay? You have a pure heart, and that's what makes you stand out. So let's say, for instance, you find someone's wallet. Okay, there could be a bunch of people in the streets, they see you picking up this wallet. You could just take it. Nobody's going to know that it's not yours. You could just pick it up and put it in your pocket. But no, you will either go to a store or a police station to return the items with everything in it. If there is money in it, you're not going to touch it. And that's what makes you stand out from the crowd. You are trustworthy with the Page of Pentacles. Okay, there's a lot of people that would just take the wallet and take the money and go, and nobody would know, right? How would they know that it's not yours? But because you have integrity with the Justice card, because you have, like, you know, you do the right thing, you stand out from the crowd. This is why, like, you know, you are definitely rewarded. Even if the person that you return their wallet to does not reward you, the universe will reward you, okay? And it's like that heart, that giving heart, the doing the right thing, that's what makes you stand out, okay? A lot of people, like I said, they would not return the wallet. They would just take it, okay? They would run with it and leave this person out in the cold. Like, you don't even know if this person, that was their last, you know, dollar, and then you just took it. You always return people's belongings, or you look out for other people. So let's say if you find somebody in a compromising situation, you intervene, because the Justice card, this is Libra, and Libra is kind of like the mediator of the zodiac, okay? And this is what I'm getting here. You have that vibe to you, and that's what makes you stand out from the crowd. You know how to de-escalate a situation as well. Even if it's between two strangers, you're able to calm down the situation so that way it doesn't get out of hand. And that's what makes you stand out from a crowd with the Justice card. Okay, you come out of nowhere and you just de-escalate a situation. Not a lot of people could do that. Okay, some people, they're afraid of doing that because of like, you know, you don't know how the other person's going to act if you try to intervene, right? Especially if you don't know them and you don't know what's going on, but you're really good at that, and that's what makes you stand out. Okay, a lot of you could do that. You could do multiple things. You see with the Two of Pentacles, and you're trustworthy. Okay, with the Page of Pentacles. So what makes you stand out from a crowd? Wow, the Hierophant. You are a guru. Okay, you are extremely knowledgeable and you're traditional. I feel like for the men here, you may have an handkerchief. Okay, and that's what makes you stand out from a crowd. Like, handkerchief is not something that a lot of people, well, a lot of men have these days. Okay, this is something that would make you stand out if you have a handkerchief. Okay, and you, like, let's say somebody's sneezing and they don't have a Kleenex or they don't have anything to wipe their nose, you're the type of person to hand your handkerchief to that person. Okay, and then it's like, whoa, like, I'm not used to that. Like, this is like 1900 type of energy. Okay, this is what I'm getting here, and this is what makes you stand out for the men here. Okay, there's like certain mannerisms that you have that are like more for a specific period of time that you still possess, or maybe your parents passed down to you, and that's what makes you stand out from a crowd. This is what I'm getting here with the Hierophant. Okay, you're extremely traditional. There are certain things that you do that are may have been lost in generation, but you still do it. Okay, and that makes you stand out. All right, so that's all I have for you, my pal number 3. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 3. Bye.